There we go. Okay, so this week, or for the next 2 weeks in Star Citizen, is the Showdown series. This is probably by far one of the funnest weeks. This is the first one I've really been able to play into with a computer that can run this game, and right now my computer's struggling. Mainly because of this massive behemoth of a ship that you see in front of me right now. This is I believe this is the largest ship in the game at the moment. So during this time, during these 2 weeks, they have a bracket that's going on to figure out what is the player's most favorite ship. So during that, they have 16 ships on this bracket. All 16 ships get a day to vote on, and then it'll go so 8 days, and then work its way down until the list is cut in half to leave up with the final showdown and the final best ships that go through the bracket. So anyways, get to the point. There's 16 days. All 16 of the ships are flyable for free. So this behemoth, which I'm looking at right now, which is the Aegis Reclaimer, is requires a pledge of $400 in order to get it. But for the next foreseeable 16 days, free to fly. So I'm running around here trying to figure out how to get into this thing because it's just massive. So the Aegis Reclaimer, the story behind it is that it is a like salvage ship, so it's meant to go to places and then salvage the hulls. Yeah, so this is the giant claw. Salvage the giant hulls of other massive ships. So there's the cockpit. That's where I'm trying to get. I just need to figure out how to get in this dang thing. I wasn't going to record. I was kind of hesitant to because I was like, well, I haven't been recording in a while and been busy doing things. But when I got into the hangar of this thing and I saw how massive it was, I was like, okay, I gotta record because I gotta get my reaction to this. Okay, there we go. So call the elevator, and there's been a disconnection error. Okay, so the server went down. Not necessarily my fault. The thing is, though, I will spawn again on Hurston, hopefully. So I originally had started off somewhere else. I was on Port Olisar, because that's where I like to leave off there because it's a good starting point to come out of, and I don't really like dealing with the cities because my frame rate goes a little down. I'm running a 2060 Super currently, waiting on my 3080, or waiting for the 3080 to officially launch on the 17th so I can get that in. Then I'll be upgrading to that, which will definitely be able to handle this game. Any bottlenecks after that, it's going to be CPU and RAM. So with 3080, this thing better run just like butter. Currently, though, on the 2060, I'm going down to like 21 FPS in places like Hurston, which isn't unplayable or anything. It's just a little below where you'd want it at. 30, 35 would be ideal to at least have a somewhat smooth experience in a game like this. So just waiting to load back in. I'll end up in Hurston. We'll do a quick little run through Hurston and get back to the hangars, claim the Reclaimer, and then we'll go see it. So actually, that's the ship right there. If you notice on the splash screen here while it's loading, that's the Reclaimer sitting on Port Olisar. But what's funny is it's actually kind of a lie because it told me Port Olisar when I tried to claim it that the ship was too large for any of the docking bays that it had. So not that like the game was glitching out and like wouldn't let me spawn the ship. It's a part of a feature that the port that I was trying to call the ship on to claim was just literally too big for any of the pads. Port Olisar is about 33-ish, 34, 35 million kilometers away from here. So I could go fly the Reclaimer back and then try to dock it on Port Olisar. I do kind of want to check out the 890 Jump. So that's one of the ships that's on the 16 list. Basically the massively giant behemoths of ships, which is what I love to fly. Until I get my hands on my own Caterpillar. Yeah, that's what I want to fly. That's what they do with their sewage here in Hurston. They just stick a pipe out, dump it on the poor people.
Why not consider calling Lorville home?
You know, I would consider calling Lorville home, but it's kind of a dump. It's kind of a dump. Alright, so I've been here a while, I gotta remember where to go. So that's the Metro Center, but then this is also, that's Maria Pearl Park. Okay.
Hurston Dynamics is currently hiring in multiple departments. If credits are tight, we even offer a credit exam for new qualified.
Okay, we want the spaceport line, which is the blue line.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry line.
Through Lorville here.
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
It is kind of funny, just the themes of each of these planets and their major systems or major cities that exist on these planets, just how much they differ. Because
attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous
Lorville is a rich place. Like, it's very Hurston himself, the guy who's like the planet is named after in the lore, was the founder of like a munitions company basically that provides the top most superior weapons to the verse. So you can go to the Hurston Dynamics building, which is the giant tower in Lorville, and that's one of the glitches that they know about that bug. They're working on fixing it. But you can go to that tower and go see the giant, massive cannons. We get a view out the window here. You can see that there. You see Tiza Sport, which is where we're headed. With the giant building in the distance behind it, which looks like something out of Blade Runner 2049. That's the Hurston economics center, I guess is what I would call it. So that's the hub. That's where everything is. Where everything is sold. Where you can go buy the giant cannons and go check those out. So yeah, they're pretty badass.
Now arriving from Metro Center. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
So yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool. Now that I know how to get in the dang ship, once I claim it, find out what pad it's on, it's probably gonna be on pad 1, honestly. So that's the Central Business District. Yeah, that's what they call it, the CBD. But it's literally one building. It's just that big to be its own district. Alright, lots of security. But as you can see, you see that this place is wealthy, but there's also just this massive poverty, I guess, that would be part of this planet. All the industrial working and stuff that needs to be done. It's a giant port. They're all ports, in every city in this game. Everything is going to be some kind of a port. That's how you get to things, I guess, is it would have to be a port. Just anything useful is going to be in a ship-based economy. Transportation is going to be through ports. So at least for now, yeah, the major cities that they're putting in the game need to be ports just because they need to be accessible, and that's where all of your interactions are going to be. At least in the early game, you don't really need places like small little villages and towns. Oh, cool. Now the hangar bay is already open for me. Okay, it's making sure that it's black. It's not black because it's not loaded. It's just black because it's dark. Okay. All right, we will call the elevator. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So I'm calling the elevator. Oh, okay, it just went into the ground is all. So there's a bit of a glitch here when it's on pad, because it's probably it's just so big. Okay, so let's go to the salvage balcony. So it's moving the ship. Oh no! Oh man. Is there another way in? Okay, open the thing, call the elevator, have it come down. Otherwise I'm gonna need some other gate to get in here. Which I don't know if there is one, at least from ground level. Here comes the elevator, so maybe it'll push. Oh, that's working better. Nope, that's still broken. Oh, I'm in the elevator though, I feel. Okay, now we're going up. Alright, so we're going to the salvage hold. That's going to be, oh my gosh. There's doors on both sides. It's literally how big this ship is. Jeez. Is there a way to like open up these hold doors? That's probably to call the elevator, call the lift. Probably have to be in the central control. Wow. Okay. This is the alien ship. You know, if there's a ship in this game that's going to be, you know, like the ship Alien or Aliens the movie would happen in, it's this guy right here. Like, this just so feels like something out of Aliens. It is. All the wiring and everything, just see the xenomorph just running around in here. Okay, so this is the salvage balcony. So this overlooks that giant tail section from the inside. Okay, we want to go to the habitation deck. Yeah, which is this one. There's the cargo hold. It's Aegis. There's Aegis branding everywhere. Okay, so here's the habitation deck. Oh, there's a sub deck. Well, I guess since we hit the ladder, we're going in. Yeah, look at the particles. Compartments. What these compartments are. Looks like some kind of reactor. Alright, cool. Engineer access, all closed up. Oh, there's a button. Oh. It says use engineer station. Alright, oh, cool. That's pretty neat. Alright, cool. So, obviously not built in there yet, but working. I mean, that's one of the downsides, right, of this, you know, it's a $400 build, or a $400 price point to get in on the ship to pay for it. Which obviously a lot of detail and everything went into it just from what we've seen so far. But, you know, everything's not built completely yet. So, there would be a side exit for an airlock. Which, I guess, you know, we're in atmosphere, so it's fine. Both of those doors just open. Also, like, kind of crew quarters here with shower, bathroom, private bathroom, extra rolls of toilet paper. Pretty neat. Alright. Head honcho chair. So crew quarters, that's labeled as captain's quarters. Yep, yep, yep. So crew quarters, stacked bunks, lockers, a little dark still. Yeah, just very much Ridley Scott feel. No ray tracing in this game. Evident. He's standing there. Automatic toilet seats and a shower. So 2 showers, 2 toilets. Pretty neat. Animated working doors. It sucks though when somebody walks by. You're taking, using the facilities. Somebody walks by. There you go. Door doesn't privatize you anymore. Yeah, this literally looks exactly like the scene from Alien right here. The table, everything. You get to see me down here just eating my soup. Ow. Oh, pain in my chest. What that is. What's this? Docking, keep clear. Okay, so a docking hatch for vertical docking something up. So airlock, kind of right by the kitchen. Just drop in, pizza or something. It's delivered. And we're on the tech deck. Escape pods. Fancy. I like that. Yep, lots of areas for the xenomorph to hide and get you right before you get out of the ship. For sure. So, 2 frames per second. Okay, so 3 pods on that side. This is power or energy conduit area here or something. Airlock companion and oxygen mixture monitors. So the tech deck here. Oh, is this the med bay? Drone room. Interesting. A drone room. So... Huh. That begs all sorts of curiosity, because what kind of drone and where does it launch? Or is this where you... Oh, so that's actually where it launches. So that door, this is a giant hatch that would open, and the drone would come in and land in here. Potentially, whatever the drone looks like, arms or whatever would stick out up there. I mean, yeah, I could sit here. Enter drone operator seat. No need to, though. Turret access. Grav generator room. Cool, cool. So, are we generating gravity so the ball can float, or is the ball floating so it can generate us gravity? Emergency access. Oh shit. Oh no! Well, dang it. We collapsed at the bottom of the ladder. So, yes, we are now back in Hurston proper. We're going to have to get back on... get back on a train and go back to the Reclaimer. Probably should have taken it out into space. Although, probably good we didn't. Then we'd have to take a ship up to it. It'll be fine. No time at all it will take. So, very impressed so far with it. I have not tried to take it up into space yet, though. We'll see how it launches. I feel like it would need itself to lift itself out into space from a planet with gravity. Which is why I wanted to spawn it on a space station because figure, you know, you're out in space, don't have to worry so much about gravity. It has its own gravity generator, so...
Residences are available at all price points.
I don't think it needs it. I think it's actually big enough to pull people and keep them inside of it. Whatever.
Welcome to Metro.
What's really funny in Hurston is these guys wear these plastic bags on their heads. It's absolutely hilarious. Worried about atmosphere? No, the spaceport line. That's to the left. I was like, this wasn't looking familiar to me. Now it does. Now we gotta wait. Oh, we missed the train. Or we missed the glitched out train. One of the two. 48 seconds. That's a lie. It'd be like more like 15. Trains could just never get their schedules right.
Or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
It's hard to trespass on train tracks because there's glass. Oh, interesting. So there's doors.
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Oh, maybe it's not a door. Maybe it's just literally the train doesn't go that way. We'll take off in 7 seconds. And we'll have the glitched train coming to us right now. No, it does go through, so that's a door.
Next stop, Pisa Spaceport.
You probably will put real-time ray tracing in this for the future. Certainly. They've spent a lot of time on the lights. That's one of the things I'm reading up on. They've been working on the newer patches is fixing the lighting for different parts of the day. Just kind of creating the ambiance that matches
now
the
arriving, Pisa Spaceport.
So, are we
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Go inside the station before we went to the ship.
Away from the platform edge when train is
I was just curious. I'm pretty sure the door was open on the pad on the hangar that, you know, if it was possible we could actually see the open hangar. And since the reclaimer is so big, I wouldn't be surprised if we could actually see the reclaimer. Still 1,000 meters away. It's just that big. Hey there, fellow starved citizen. Try to call the fastest elevator to get us there. Left or right, make your bets. Place your bets. 2 to 1. And if you were on the elevator 1, you win. The other one wasn't that far behind, but I think it was also not as fast as the when I pressed the button as this one was. Because if this elevator, I mean, I'm not really sure how the elevators work. I know they're physicalized objects, but if each elevator is locked to one point back in the station, like the elevator hub station, that I would have been the last one to ride that first elevator. Or it could have been pulled out further. The elevator come down, we'll jump into it. Maybe fall into the floor. Just oh, is it gonna work? It's gonna work. Kind of. Alright, we want Habitation deck. Habitation deck. Here we go. Headlight on. So we can find any xenomorphs. This is the habitation deck. And we'll probably... have windows to the outside, yeah. Big, thick windows. Probably go into space now. We'll try to at least find... We're trying to find the cockpit. Okay, so there's the bridge. So what we did was we went over here and didn't get on the ladder last time. Come on. Okay. There's like a spot there in that ladder where it just gets, you just drop. Keep clear, main deck. Oh, so there's an elevator. More escape pods. Or is it the bridge? Oh, this is the bridge. Okay. Well, captains always sit on the left. Giant console that comes down on you. Make this thing flight ready.
Aegis combat assist.
Oh god, look at it from the outside and have the game just drop to 7 frames per second. Oh, so literally, okay, so the hangar door is closed. At least I'm thinking it is. We're going to go ahead and request that we get to take off because the last thing I want to do is start to launch.
You are clear to launch.
And then, yep, okay. Start to launch this thing and then we run into an invisible gate. So, okay, well, there's a little bit of a boost. If I see the giant, massive engines here putting off thrust. And yes, we have to wait for the door to completely open because we are big. That not cool. So there's that lights that are blinking on top. That's got to be the cafeteria. All right, we'll go to launch. Oh, come on. I want to see the animation. There we go. All right. Drifting slightly to the left. That's my using mouse. So the legs like help you launch. Yeah, and then each of the feet has thrusters in it. Okay, I need to go back into first person because otherwise we're gonna crash. Oh, it's autopiloting me down. Okay. Because I need to go out through this.
Proximity alert. Deck.
Okay, I'm trying to thrust. I'm trying to thrust, dude. I am trying my hardest to thrust up. Okay.
Proximity alert. Aft.
Alright, we are
Proximity
trying.
alert. Starboard.
We are trying to move. This thing is just big.
Proximity alert. Deck.
I have to use my
Proximity
thrusters.
alert. Deck.
I'll put the landing gear up. I want to see that.
Landing.
Okay, we're good. Landing gear up. And then, okay. Yep. Just turn the thrusters. We'll boost.
Danger. Engines overheating.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay in your window here, guys. I'm trying. I am really trying. Okay, I need to put my thrusters back down because otherwise I'm going to crash or it's going to autopilot me. I think it's autopiloting me. Nope. wanted to take off from a hangar, or from a space station, because it's really fighting me. I want control.
Chaff ready.
No, I don't want chaff. I'm just trying to turn my engines here. Trying to thrust. Turn the engines. We'll boost. Try and like get some vertical movement here going on. So we just want some vertical. We just want some vertical movement, some verticality here. I have to turn the engines again because we're gonna fall. Alright. I still think it's autopiloting me when I get to these. Yeah, it is, because I'm not doing this. It's just such a massive ship. It's too heavy. Alright, so take me back to the start position here. And then give me control. Is that a Carrick? Yeah, that's a Carrick going out. Okay, so I think I have control now. Kinda, maybe.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so now I have control again. Okay, I just need to get out of this little launch window thing. Okay, so now we've got forward momentum. Trying to gain some speed. We just need to get up without having the flight systems overheat and all that kind of junk. And I'm gonna have to keep hitting the space bar because I need the vertical thrusters. And I need the boost. Which means I need to keep an eye on things. Okay, so now that we're out of the little gate window thing, maybe we can just level off and take off straight up here. It is a beast. I wonder how the 890 jump is going to work with this. Because that's also just going to be massive. Okay. Just went down to like 10 frames per second, so I got worried. Okay, so we're actually below level there. Yeah, we're in a no fire zone. Alright, let's try to boost and get some...
Engines overheating.
Alright, won't overheat the engines. That would be bad news. Okay, how high do I want to go before I turn and rotate the... Uh-oh, I think I blew the engines. Nope, okay. I mean, what a beautiful city, right? Let's take the time to admire what we have going on here, and we'll just take a look at this beast. Man, this is a beast. Alright, we'll put up the landing gear. We'll take that chance. Just thrusters. And we'll go back and center things. So I screwed it up. Trying to look. look again through the camera off. Where we want to be. Alright. You're close to being almost into space here. It might be safe at this point to rotate the engines and kick the thrusters into forward. But man, this thing cannot feel vulnerable from anything. Just what could attack this? Right? Other than a xenomorph from the inside. Okay, so we're going to station those and we're going to kick everything into forward. I want to see that from the outside, the rotation. We'll kick the engines into forward gear here. We're not losing any altitude just yet. Now we are. And we'll boost. We're losing some height. We're losing some altitude, but hopefully we're gaining some forward thrust here. We want some velocity.
Danger. Engines overheating.
Yeah, we don't want the thrusters to overheat. Okay, we are now maintaining height. Nope. We're dropping in altitude. Losing speed.
Danger. Engines overheating.
We should be gaining altitude if we have forward speed, although we are losing altitude.
Danger. Engines
Let's try.
overheating.
There we go. Let's try a 35-degree exit angle from atmosphere. Now we're gaining altitude. We'll boost
Danger.
a bit.
Engines overheating.
This needs some better coolers. Okay, 11,000 meters.
Danger. Engines overheating.
Okay, we've now left Lorville. Still probably visible in the sky. Look at the tiny little hangar, or little cockpit that we're in here. That little circle sticking out there. You can kind of make out my head. See me in it. And just the peaceful music in the background. Just a beast. So after all that, we finally got this thing into the sky. We finally got it into space. Where did we take it?
Danger. Engines overheating.
I guess we're still not out of no combat zone. So it's like the entire planet of Hurston, like within a 15,000 meter radius of Lorville. Like a no fire zone or what? Nope, nope, we don't want. No, nope, 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 nope. Okay. Landing gear back in. Rotate the drives. How much
Landing
altitude
gear
release?
retracted.
Okay. We want to spool the drive. Because if we can spool and boost somewhere, then we don't have to keep fighting atmosphere. Oh wow, this thing is... So the calibration takes 40% of the time that it takes to actually spool the drive. I mean, yeah. Come on. Okay, we'll disengage the drive. Put it Magda. Go to Magda. Alright, we are aligned. We are waiting for spool. Once we have spool, we will activate. Hopefully. I was trying to activate on the last one. Is it going? Is it just like... I don't want to shut down the quantum drive, I want to activate the quantum drive, so unless they have changed it. Let's open the exterior. They opened a little door there, and opened the elevator, opened the port on the top, opened up the drone bay. Didn't open up the giant door though. There we go.
Initiated.
Jeez, that kicked. That closed all the doors? No. Close the hatch on top though. And the drone bay. Not the back doors. Or close the elevator. Maybe that was always open. I don't think so though.
Engines offline.
Okay, so we're going to shut off the engines. We're now in space. I just want to come out of quantum. I'll turn the engines back on. It's massive. It's got Blade Runner 2049 sounds all over it.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, we need
Engines online.
a very long cooldown. We'll close the exterior. Alright, we want to turn this thing, we want to look at Hurston. Wherever it may be. Not into the sun. At least give me a bunch of radar points here. Return the engines actually thrusting off. It's Crusader. Port Olisar is. We didn't go that far from Hurston. Really? Did we? We didn't go that far. Yes, we went 1,000,000 kilometers. Alright, do we take this thing to Port Olisar and try to land it? Why not? He says, why not? Indeed. Nope, not Microtech. Not Microtech. Orbit 1. Snow 4. Snow 1. Should be Delamar. Could have spun the other way. Through L1, which is going to be basically near Crusader. We want Crusader. Okay, let's try not to turn a little bit.
Quantum travel initiated.
Alright, so this thing has a very fast quantum drive. We don't need to be in the cockpit seat anymore. We are jumping, so go look around. So we've got 2 turret seats. Maybe, or data retrieval, sensors, planetary monitors. Somebody drew an arrow. This is, yeah, push the elevator button, dummy. Oh, there's the salvager. So chop stuff up into tiny itsy bitsy bits. Mind your step. This is a what now? Where does this go? I feel like this like exits the ship. I don't want to do that. There's no label. Yep, I feel like that goes all the way out of the ship. That's entirely how I feel about that one. Yep, don't want that to happen. Oh, it's just go up. That's what I get. Go up. Alright. So then we end up back up here. Just like the tech deck. There with that. And then this was the like go to bridge. It's funny how now I get like 55 FPS. Now that we're out in space. There's just a serious hit to frame rate when you are in someplace like Hurston. It's just incredible. These are the command quarters and all that. I want to go back to the main elevator. There's the airlocks. So airlocks on both sides. And where have we not been yet? We have not been to salvage processing. Should be the next level down. Why does it look like? So yeah, so we have been in here, but we've not really. Oh yeah, see that door is open. So if we were to fall down like that door, we'd be outsies. So this is salvage processing. It must have like a quantum look. Go down to the salvage hold, which should take us one level down. And then I think this might be where we were first time we got in the ship. Yes, looks like the same. But yeah, we have this door open, which we do not want to fall out of. But you'd think there'd be some kind of a button to close. Mind your step. Yes, because if you step out, you're 15 million kilometers from anywhere with a ship headed to Port Olisar. Not even headed to Port Olisar yet. It's really just headed to Crusader. Okay, so we'll go to the cargo hold, because what is that versus salvage area, right? Now that we have the ship powered on, it's a little brighter in here. Don't have to use the headlamp everywhere. Okay. Nice chains to like to lock down your vehicles, things like that nature. So is this... So how does this work? Because this would be the cargo hold, which there's, you know, labels, all that kind of stuff here for cargo. I guess this wouldn't work for vehicles. I'm just trying to think if you could put a car rather than the tiniest little buggy in here. Maybe get it up into the ship. Think of what you could put inside. But yeah, this thing is massive. Just massive. Those are fuses. Okay, I was pretty sure that door was open. But look at that. Just, yep, we're going through hyperspace at the moment. We're going to close the airlock door. What is that? All sorts of room for the xenomorph to run around in. Come into the crew quarters, lay down, take a nap, put your stuff away. Walk by the opening shuttle toilets. We are the captain. We go into the captain's quarters. Shower in here. And the mirror that doesn't see us. And the weirdly, awkwardly bent toilet with the flat bed. Is ray tracing not a thing yet in this game? Shows me that this is a thing, but it doesn't want me to open it, so that's fine. Alright, let's see where we're at. Go here to the tech deck. Bridge. Somewhere, maybe it's this, okay. When you have a ship that requires, mind you, multiple elevators, your scanning station, remote turret, another scanning station. Let's enter the remote turret. Crusader. Oh, there we go. That's the med pen button. There's the planet we are going to. Well, let's get back in the pilot's chair. We don't have to be in here for it to stop, but
Chaff ready.
It's good to know the chaff is ready. Thank you. Get me too close, please. Thank you.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for cooldown, but we can start spooling up at least. I want to make sure poor Alsar's over here. I believe it is. That's Selen. Or is it literally on the opposite side of... L3, Arc L3. LSR. Set a route. Oh, I did. There we go. Set route. Drive spooled and the everything aligned.
Travel initiated.
Cost me 1 quantum fuel to go 1,000 kilometers.
Quantum travel complete.
But granted, this thing has 700 quantum fuel. Cooldowns from short little hops are a lot less. Alrighty. Yeah, this is not a ship you do quick little hops to sell materials with.
Quantum travel initiated.
That's for sure. I ain't popping over to Delamar, landing, hopping out, selling a few thousand units of Laranite in this thing.
Quantum travel complete. Contact.
And I have no cannons. Yep. Okay, we do not want to come at this Port Alsar at full speed. Okay, and we should be close enough to bring up comms, hail them, and then they can...
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Your vessel exceeds the size limitations for our pads.
I am too big. So, now what do we do? I have not landed anywhere, so if I technically crash this thing, I would spawn back at Hurston. Or I could get out and then take something else. So yeah, let's do a side-by-side size comparison here. That way I can show exactly just how big I could fit on that pad. Let's do a size comparison here, because right, we all want to see how big how big is the Caterpillar versus the Reclaimer? Oh, no.
Ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
We don't want to be in the, we don't want to get impounded. But just, okay. So now, I had the wrong thing. Okay, back to this. Yeah, just look at how big I am compared to that. To the Caterpillar. Look Okay, let's see if there's anybody talking about this. Okay.
Proximity alert port.
I'm waiting for somebody to come out here and be like, dude.
Proximity alert overhead. Proximity alert port.
Yeah, we're big.
Proximity alert aft. Proximity alert starboard.
We're getting spun around by the side, yep. I kind of figured. I think we're too big to fit through the thing.
Proximity alert aft.
We're just so big. What's this? Is that... There's some ships out here. That looks like some landing gear of a ship. Something got destroyed. Who's the one being shot at? Is it me? No, it's the red ship thing here. Which is what? Because I don't see anything other than this caterpillar, but there could be the tiny little ship there.
Proximity alert starboard.
There's not.
Proximity alert head.
Let's see if I can get somebody,
Friendly target.
somebody like message or whatever stuff that I am talking about the, there's a friendly ship. No, we don't want to get parked. There's a friendly. So the caterpillar's thing just isn't lining up. I'm not hitting. Oh, okay, I gotta turn the C off. There we go. Is he
Friendly target.
mobile? I feel like he is. Because I feel like if I go stationary, he moves. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hello there, sir. Yep. There's somebody on board. On board the Drake Caterpillar. If you want to come aboard this, you are welcome. But I'm about to probably just ram it into Port Alzar. Oh, shit. Oh, fun, fun. Abumskus.
Friendly target.
Oh, we're stuck. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was scary.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Starboard.
Oopsies. Why are you hovering around outside of PO with 550,000 credits in your ship? The harbinger of the end is here, etc. Yeah, really. Ag supplies? Why would you buy 50,000 credits worth of ag supplies?
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Aft.
Oh gosh, yep, and a hit. Oh, we lost an engine. Alright, let's gain control here. Slow the roll. Slow the spin. There we go. Alright, I have the spin slowed. Alright. Alright, we'll aim for one of the far spinning things here.
Engines overheating.
The engines to overheat. Thrust. Be a little bit of
Proximity alert. Head.
that
Proximity
there.
alert.
And then
Starboard.
and we'll watch the massive ship explode. And we'll go back to Levski. Okay, so I think I will end this video here, and I will do a new video where I do the jump 890. So, signing off. Have fun in the verse.